We are live. Yes. What is this? Okay. Anyway, yeah. I'm having trouble with my laptop again. Keep resetting it, restarting it, and everything. I forgot last week how it broke down in that. And I just started about 20 minutes ago trying to redo my laptop here. Keep setting it, restarting it, and stuff like that. And we're trying it again. Nope. It's not going to work. Yeah, I don't know. It's a network, internet sort of thing. So I'm going to just turn it off. There, shut down. Yeah, I don't know. I can't, sorry, I can't figure it out. I wish I had remembered it during the week and tried to fix it, but I went to the troubleshooting and everything like that, and it said it fixed the problem, found the problem, fixed the problem, and then it didn't. So I'm going to have to just rely on the phone right now to watch all the comments and everything like that, and that's unfortunate because I could just sit back like this and talk to you and use my laptop to read the comments and that. But now I have to read the comments on my phone. And so far, doesn't look like any comments yet. And nobody there yet. Oh, it's going to be a slow day maybe. Yeah, so we are live in the orchard again, right in front of the willow tree here. Yeah. So let's, whoops, my phone's upside. There we go. Hello, Tess. How are you doing? Happy Sunday to you. Glad you showed up. Anyway, I gotta try and no, it's not gonna work. Why? So without my laptop, I can't monetize this. Yes, Pete, I am actually live today. I just went on just now. Oh, here it comes. It's going to be a bit windy, so you might hear some might affect the sound here, kind of thing. Anyway, did I shut my laptop off? Is it off now? Yeah, I guess it's off. So anyway, I'm having trouble with the laptop. I can't go on there and check the comments on there. I have to do it on my phone. I can't just sit back and do it like this. I have to pick up the phone and bring it closer to me so I can read the comments. And I'm trying to figure out I've got YouTube Studio on here, but I can't find I can't figure out how to get to today's live show so I can actually turn the monetization on. So it looks like without being able to do that, I won't be monetized, so I won't get any money for this video. Anyway, how you doing, Mama Mia? How you doing, Tess? Tess, how's it going? Hope you're safe and doing well out in that part of the world you're in. I know it's going crazy out there, and yeah, so just hope you're safe and everything. But yeah, it is nice under the willow here. Yeah, so far you're the only one here. Oh, 5 people are watching, but only one commenting right now. Oh, so yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out my laptop, and hopefully I'll remember in the next couple of days. Well, you're still alive there, Tess? Yes, obviously. Yes, that's great to hear. But yeah, hopefully you're in an area that you're not affected. But I know you're fairly close by, sort of thing. But hopefully you're not near any of the trauma and that. Thank God. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Thank God. Okay, let's start this off. Great. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever and ever. Amen. Oh, that's good, Tess. You're staying away from American targets. Yeah. Yeah. Pilot Krabby. Hello, Pilot Krabby. Welcome aboard. You seem to be new. I don't remember you before, but absolutely wonderful. Welcome aboard. Hope you like it and hope you'll subscribe. And I'm not sure how we're going to go today, what's going to happen. Normally I sing songs and possibly poetry and stuff like that, but with the problem with my hello, Susie. Welcome aboard, Susie. And with the problem with my laptop and everything, I'm not sure exactly what I'll be able to do and everything. So yeah, so we got a new viewer here, Pilot Krabby, and hope they'll subscribe and enjoy it and subscribe and maybe become a new subscriber and viewer and everything like that. But yeah, welcome aboard, everybody. Oh, thanks, Pilot Krabby. You liked and subscribed. That's cool. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. All the more subscribers we can get, the better. So I'm going to put this Royal Faith Ministry. Hello. You thank God too. We all thank God. God is wonderful. God and Jesus is King, the King of all kings. Royal Faith Ministry. Welcome aboard. I hope you like what you see and enjoy the show, and hopefully you'll subscribe and become a new subscriber. Maybe tell all your friends and share it. Everything. First, what I'm going to do here again, so I can get my hands free and hopefully keep up with the comments. But anyway, I was reading this book, my little book, the little New Testament here, and I saw last week I did Psalm 100, which was really cool, and then I noticed Psalm 99, and I thought it was pretty good too. So I'm going to do Psalm 99 first. The Lord reigns, let the people tremble. He is enthroned above the cherubim, let the earth shake. The Lord is great in Zion, and he is exalted above all the peoples. Let them praise thy great and awesome name. Holy is he, and the strength of the king loves justice. Thou hast established equity. Thou hast executed justice and righteousness in Jacob. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship at his footstool. Holy is he. Moses and Aaron were among his priests, and Samuel was among those who called on his name. They called upon the Lord, and he answered them. He spoke to them in the pillar of cloud. They kept his testimonies and the statute that he gave them. O Lord our God, thou did answer them. Thou was a forgiving God to them, and yet an avenger to their evil deeds. Exalt the Lord our God, and worship at his holy hill, for holy is the Lord our God. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one. I like that one. So here we are again. We've got a few more people watching. Not all of them are commenting though. Thanks, Tess. Hallelujah is exactly right. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Praise Jesus, King of all kings. I forgot what I'm doing here now. I was going to look at something and I forgot what I was doing. But yes, Peter, I am live today, and I don't know if you're here, Peter, or not. You might be one of the people that hasn't commented yet, but you sent me a message on my channel asking if I was live, and you must have just did it just before 12. Oh, you got 7+7 tests. I had 6+6. I guess it's different on each person's feed or something. Yeah, so there we go. It's going up and down. The people here are going up and down. How's it going there? I'm just doing a live show on YouTube.
Yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
Alright. See you later.
yeah. Enjoy your day.
You do?
It was minutes back. Yeah, Tess, it probably was. Yeah. Anyway, I forgot what I was exactly going to do here. Hopefully, I'll remember in a minute. But I was going to do something. I think I'm all discombobulated because the laptop was not working properly, and I don't know. It's playing on my brain and bugging me, and I'm upset that I forgot. Alex, you made it this time. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Yeah, missed a week or two or something like that. But yeah, we were just talking about you, all the missing people, MIA last week. And your name came up as well, of course, because you were not there. But glad you could make it today. Alex from Ontario, welcome back. Yep. Good, there we go. So we've said the Lord's Prayer. I said Psalm 99. And now, of course, we got to do our favorite one, the favorite psalm of all. It's my favorite. It's been my favorite till. Oh, Alex, you were in rehab. That's why you haven't been around. Oh, good for you. Anyway, you're sober and feeling better than ever. Excellent, excellent. Hopefully, you can stay that way. But you know, it's the same with cigarettes. I smoked cigarettes for 40 years. 40. Yeah, 40 years. And then I finally quit. I tried the gum, I tried the patches, I tried the pills, pretty much everything. And then I finally just said, I got to do it cold turkey and just fight through it. And it took me 13 months to actually get through it. But it's like everything is when you try to quit anything like that, um, when you actually overcome it and know you don't need it anymore, you feel it inside that, hey, I'm done, I'm over, I don't need it anymore. Whatever the reasons were that I needed that addiction of whatever it was is gone now. I don't, and that's exactly how I felt with cigarettes. It was just like one day I just woke up after 13 months and I got up and I was like, oh man, you know what? I don't feel any cravings. I could care less about cigarettes. I'm done. I'm finished. I'm done. Whatever it was inside me that made me crave nicotine and that, it was all gone. And I just like, I knew in my heart and soul and everything that I just didn't need it anymore and I was done with it. And then of course for the next year after that, like off and on, every once in a while, you know, maybe you smelled somebody smoking or something, you got this little tiny urge kind of thing, but then it just passed right away and you're like, no, I don't need it. Why do I? And it's been like that ever since for me. And you couldn't even pay me $1 million to smoke a cigarette right now. I just wouldn't do it. Just wouldn't do it. And yeah, it's exactly that, Alex. One step at a time. Okay, you still, I'm just catching up here. But you still smoke cigarettes, yeah. One vice at a time. And one day at a time, like you said too. So you're not quitting cigs anytime soon. Well, you know what? You've got yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. That's right. Yeah, and like the test says there, it's not advisable to stop abruptly. Just slow down and fade. That's a good good um, oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Advice. Good advice. And yeah, and well, you know, you got to conquer this one, being sober here. Conquer that one first, and then just one step at a time. Like once you conquer that, and you know you're done with it, um, then you can try the cigarettes, you know, kind of thing, and go from there. But yeah, one step at a time. And I think you're better off getting the alcohol out of your routine and system and everything like that, and dealing with that. And cigarettes, has, in my estimation, from my life back way back when I was quitting everything, and then the final thing was cigarettes. Um, Cigarettes aren't the, let's say, the biggest harm. You know, they're bad for your lungs and stuff like that. But um, you know, maybe 5 or 6 cigarettes a day or less won't really hurt you a lot. You know, it's like I say, it's not good for your lungs, but it's a heck of a lot better than consuming a bunch of alcohol all the time. Like, anyway, I don't want to keep going on about it. I want you to relax and enjoy the show and not think about these things. So, yeah, good for you, Alex. Good for you. Oh, you got to take off though? Just thought you'd come in and say hi. Okay, thanks for popping in, Alex. Thank you very much, and good luck with your success with everything. And take it slowly and one step at a time, one day at a time, and all that. Baby steps for everything. Baby steps. Remember that movie? What about Bob? That was a great movie. Um, I can't remember their names now, but yeah, baby steps. And thanks for stopping by, Alex. Oh, is the connection fluctuating on your end? I don't see anything happening on my end, so it's probably and possibly on your end, Tess. But yeah, yeah, it might be a slow day. I know Lila said she can't make it. She's got a lot of work to do today, outside work kind of thing, get it done, and maybe a lot of other people got things to do it too. Oh, so it breaks up every now and again. Well, like I say, I'm not seeing it on my end, and usually if it's on my end with my connection, it'll do the buffering thing for a moment or two or however long. So it hasn't been doing that. So it's possibly on your end, but I don't know. I don't understand all this technology and stuff, you know, like the Wi-Fi and the internet and all that. Excuse me. Very well. Boy, boy, oh boy. But that's too bad if it's breaking up. So hopefully for you, Tess, and everybody else, we can get through this and you can hear it all. But we've got to do Psalm 23, our favorite psalm of all. Favorite one of all. It's always been my favorite ever since I was a little kid. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside quiet waters. He restores my soul. He guides me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And yet, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of my Lord forever and ever. Amen. Amen to that. So that's it for the Bible stuff today. What was I looking at today? Oh, oh no, I know what happened. I got it in the wrong spot, that's why. I switched up, I dropped my card into Revelations there, and when I opened it up, it was really cool. It's about the end times there and stuff. And I was thinking of reading it, but I don't know. Not that so yeah, so it's breaking up once in a while, and it's okay now, eh, Tess? Well, hopefully it doesn't keep doing that, and hopefully it's just you, maybe with your connection, and not everybody. But I guess we might see as we go down the road. Anyway, don't know how long we're going to be on this live today. We're going to try hard, see who shows up and everything. A lot of people show up a little later. 85. I better plug the phone into my battery pack. Got a little battery pack here that I keep. My phone on the live, it seems to drain really quickly, so I gotta make sure it's plugged in and it lasts a lot longer. So we're at that's right, Tess, Psalm 23, everyone's favorite. Exactly. 85%, and hopefully we can keep it up in that range. I know on previous live shows when I've I've forgotten to plug it in as we're going along. All of a sudden it'd be down to 15, 13%, and it was crazy, crazy. Hello, Carl. How you doing? How you doing today, Carl? You doing well? Feeling better? Kind of thing. Anyway, before you might just be popping in, you might leave a little earlier for your breathing treatment or whatever. But while you're here, I got your email about the Hold Fast Alaska, their latest video. That was really good, getting all that salmon and everything like that, and getting prepped and ready for the winter. Smoking all the salmon and everything like that. And they were out there foraging wild mushrooms there, the hawkswing mushrooms. I've found those before too, and they're good. They're one of the hedgehog mushroom group, and they're really good as well. My favorite is the natural hedgehog, but yeah, it was great watching them get all the salmon and fillet them and process them and smoke them, and even the roe. They collected the roe and they smoked some of that, and then they canned a bunch of the salmon and got the hedgehog mushrooms. And I didn't catch where I could kind of skip through it because it was half an hour and I didn't have a lot of time right then. But they got some other mushrooms there. I think they were puffball mushrooms, but I'm not sure. They're little button mushrooms. I don't know if they said what they were, but they look good too. But yeah, and all the stuff, and then they're cooking their dinner. They had the moose meat with Swiss chard and stuff like that. And yeah, that was a really good video. I'm going to go back and watch it in full later when I don't have to skip through it. So that was good. Thanks for that, Carl. Hold Fast Alaska. Anyone wants to check out people living in Alaska and how they survive in that, fishing and hunting and foraging wild mushrooms and wild edibles and stuff, and growing their own stuff, and they got horses and everything like that. And yeah, like you say, Carl, they're good folks, really nice. And it was really enjoyable. I'm going to start following them and watch a bunch of their shows because that's really cool. That's the kind of thing I like to do, but at my age and everything like that, and my health, whatever, although my health is a lot better than it's been in a long time, I don't know if I could live up in a place like Alaska, like through the long, really cold, snowy winters with snow this deep. I don't know if I could, but I'd love to go up and live. At some point, I would have loved to gone up to Alaska and lived up there, or Yukon especially, because that's the Canadian side. Yeah, forest fires everywhere, right, Tess? Yeah, and I hope nobody's affected like it. And so yesterday, when I got up yesterday in the morning and all day long, all that smoke we had, you saw my other video recently, it's all cleared up, which is actually funny because it was either yesterday or the day before. There was a new fire, brand new fire out by Okanagan Lake, and it's really close by. And so far, we haven't seen any smoke from that. But yeah, it's like the wind was blowing hard last night, and I guess, or the night before, sorry. And I guess it blew a lot of the smoke out, and it's really clear here. But yeah, SLP 53, welcome aboard. I think you've been here before. I can't remember though, but if you have, welcome back, and hope you enjoy the show and stick around. And anyway, let's give you a bit of a look around here. If I can do this without screwing anything up. But see how much clearer it is here. Over there, don't know if you can, I'm pointing in the right way, but you can see that little hill in between the two mountains there. You can actually see it, and the other day you couldn't see it, but you can actually see the greenness and the rocks and everything on the mountains and everything like that. This was all smoked in. You could barely see through the smoke on there, but it's really clear and nice now. Just a little tiny haze here and there, but more or less back to normal kind of thing. And I hope when I turn it like that, you can still hear me. There we go. So this ain't working too bad. I can see most of the comments as they go. Right now they're going pretty slow, so it's easy for me to read them. But when more people show up and start commenting, they go by so fast. I miss them and I have to scroll back. But yes, Tess, MIAs, Beth, Lila, Lori, Laura, Glenn, John, Billy, Cheryl, Mark, uh, Pete, Catherine, George, Lori, Tony. Wow, you got a lot more this time. Um, and there's Christina, and oh my God, it's really hard for me to think on the spot. Like I think about them, and it takes me time, and then I'll think of more, and then if I write them down, then I got a list. But yeah, there's quite a few people missing, and more on the list. Darlene, that's another one. So yeah, but yeah, hopefully a bunch of them will show up. But Lila, yeah, I mentioned Lila said she probably won't make it today because she's got a lot of outside work she's got to get done, and she has to get at it. Otherwise, it won't happen. And so she probably won't make it today. So that's one we know about. And oh, and Georgia, I can't remember her last name, but Georgia from Italy. That's another one. So many people. Oh, Eartha Kitlin, that's another one. Oh, there's so many. Margaret O'Mani. Yeah, there's a lot of people missing. Every once in a while, a name pops into my head. So, yeah, lots of people missing, but that happens on the live. I see them. They'll generally comment a lot on my regular videos and stuff like that on throughout the week and everything like that. And but then on the live, they don't always show up. Some of them pop in here and there. Like Christina pops in once in a while. Georgia pops in once in a while. Eartha Kitlin, Margaret O'Mani, which I mentioned. Trying to think. It's a little difficult for me, as you know. Where are we here? Oh yeah, okay, there. Checking the time and everything. But yeah, it's kind of unusual generally that Cheryl's not here almost right away. But lately she's been popping in a little after the time. Tess, you remember old time regulars? Yes, exactly. And there's someone else who's newer. Oh yeah, you mentioned Mark, yeah. Oh, George, did you mention George? I can't remember now. But George is not here too. Oh, you got George, yeah. So yeah. Oh, there's someone new as well that just new viewer and subscriber recently. Damned if I can remember their name. It'll probably come to me as we go along. But yeah. But yeah, one day I think I should just write everybody down, write all their names down, so I have a list and bring the list to the to the live show, and then mention everybody, kind of thing. Yeah, so, but yeah, we got a lot of like, as you say, old time regulars, subscribers that have been around since the beginning and shortly after the beginning. And then we even have some loyal, those are loyal subscribers. We even have loyal subscribers that haven't been around for a while. Oh, the other one is Caroline. Mark's friend Caroline. They're both not here. But like Mark is a very loyal subscriber and viewer, and he's fairly new to the channel too. So we got a lot of loyal ones, old and new. And but he's in, I believe he's vacationing in Cyprus right now. And he'd mentioned that previously last week. And he said he might pop in for a minute or two if he can, but I told him, don't worry about it. Enjoy your vacation and have some fun and that. And you can show up when you get back. That's right, Tess. I can't either. Can't keep up with the new names as well. Like you, I remember all the old ones, but a little harder to remember the new ones. But it was nice to see Alex pop in again because he hadn't been around for a while. And that was cool. Hopefully some other people that haven't been around for a while will show up as well. But we'll see, and some new people, hopefully. Yep. But there we go. Okay. I know the girls aren't here, like I said, but last time I can't bring the girls down here unless I put them on a leash, and then they're just tied up and they can't move around much, because the cats are in the neighborhood, and if they see the cat, they'll chase after it. Then I'll have to jump off the quad here and chase after them and yell and get them back and that. So unfortunately, while I'm doing the lives out here in the orchard, I can't really have the girls. I used to have these metal fences that they would go around in a circle and I could hook them all together. They couldn't jump out, and give them a lot of space to move around in and stuff. And I had those on Vancouver Island, and a bunch of them actually got stolen off me, and I had about 3 or 4 left, which would have made a nice little pen. But I can't remember what happened. I think I gave them away for some reason before I left Vancouver Island. But yeah, I kind of wish I had them now. Cheryl, glad you could make it, Cheryl. You're only a little bit late, not too bad, but glad you could make it. We were just talking about you and all the missing people missing in action here, and yeah, so glad you got here, and hope everything is going well in your life, and I hope you keep looking back at that highlight from my live show where I talked about George Burns' philosophy, because that's good. It's hopefully you look at it once in a while, and if you're feeling down or stressed or whatever, and check it out once in a while, because yeah, it's a really good advice, and a lot of people that have commented on it, how good the advice is. Yeah, he says there's only 2 things in life: things you can change, and things you can't. And if you can change them, you don't need to stress, because you can just go out there and change them. And if you can't change them, well, there's no sense stressing about anything, because you can't change them. So unless you wait until the time that you can change them. But yeah, but anyway, I thought that was really good advice. I took that to heart a long time ago. Well, must have been probably about 30 years ago. I read his book, and that was in his book. But anyway, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's good, Cheryl. Yeah, hopefully it'll help you stay more relaxed and stop worrying and fretting and stinking thinking and all that kind of stuff. And another thing, while you're still here, not that you're going anywhere, doing all these songs in the orchard and everything, like I'm putting out a lot of them now. And part of the reason for that is, like, I know you for one, and many people like them, but you for one like certain songs like Maggie May and Rod Stewart songs and stuff like that. And instead of you kind of going through and finding the live shows and going through each one to find where the songs are and having to search through, takes a lot more time to go through the lives and find the songs. I thought this was a good way for you and anyone else, that they can just scroll through the shorts, and the titles are right there for what song I'm doing, and then you can just pick a song and listen to it anytime you want, like I know you do with certain ones like Let It Be and Maggie May, and pretty much anything from Rod Stewart, or I can't think of the other song names too. It's, yeah, short-term memory loss, which is fine, because I got a long time, all my life, to remember. But yeah, I do that with people's names too. But yeah, that's another reason I do. I think it was Billy T a long time ago, maybe last year or something. He mentioned, oh, it'd be cool to do your songs out in the orchard, and that's why I started doing it. I'm pretty sure it was Billy T, who's actually not here today, but started doing it. But as I was doing them, and as time went on, I thought, oh, this is good for Cheryl and anyone else, who and make it a lot easier for them to go back, and if they just want to listen to me sing any particular song, kind of thing, and then scroll through them. And I've got also playlists where I haven't updated it yet with new songs and stuff, but there's I think it was Songs in the Orchard or something like that, or Sing Songs or something, where that's the playlist one that I put all the songs on when I get around to it. Yeah, so there you go. Yeah, you agree with that, Cheryl. It is a lot easier and faster. than trying to go through the lives and find out, because you look at the live and it doesn't really say anything. It doesn't tell you what songs are in there. And that's another thing too with, I don't have a lot of time to do this and work a channel and that. I need a technical assistant to help me do certain things, because for a long time now, way back, I was putting, what do you call it, thumbnails and stuff on my live shows and putting in information and descriptions and stuff, especially in the titles and that. Or on the thumbnail, I'd have the songs that were done in there. But for the longest time, I haven't been doing that. Just has that basic, basic thumbnail that comes with the channel, and it just says live show it, and it gives you the date, but it doesn't tell you what songs in. But someone, oh wow, yeah, that's another one. Oh, I didn't bring a pen with me again. Damn. That's another good one. I was looking at a couple of songs this morning, actually, that I either haven't done in a while or I've never done. And Homeward Bound, that's another really good one. You know, and I'll probably forget for a while until it pops back in my brain when I've got a pen to write it down. But Homeward Bound, really, that's the one thing I forgot to bring with me was a pen. Homeward Bound, I definitely got to check into that one, because I'm pretty sure that I can actually do that one. Yeah. But anyway, even though I was mentioning the girls are not here, but even though Angel's not here, we can always do the old-fashioned love song. Yeah, I've done that one actually, Carl. I have done that one. I've done it on a short video somewhere. I've done it at least once, maybe twice, but I'm pretty sure I've done it on live, but I'm not sure. But that's another good one, Carl. Thanks. Old-fashioned love song. See, I had a list, and I guess I lost the list, and I had to start a new one, and I can't remember all the songs I've ever done, and that all the songs that I can do. But Homeward Bound and Old-Fashioned love song. Actually, you know what? If I log it into here, Homeward Bound lyrics there. I'm sitting in a railway station, got a ticket for my destination, on a tour of one night. Simon and Garfunkel, yeah. I forgot about that. I was trying to do the Boxer, and I'm having a really tough time with the Boxer. That's a tricky one to do, but that's Simon and Garfunkel. And I've done other ones like Scarborough Fair and that, but this one I completely forgot about, Homeward Bound. That's a good one. I like that. So now it's logged into my list there. I will work on it. I got the basics in my head, and I'm trying it there. Homeward bound, I wish I was homeward bound. Home, where my thoughts escaping. Home, where my music's playing. Home, where my love lies waiting silently for me. See, I got parts of it, but I don't have the whole thing. But anyway, I'll work on that one, and I should be able to do that one. That's a good one. And then this one here. Oh, why have they only got parts of it here? That's by Three Dog Night. Well, I don't know the original, but yeah, I guess it is Three Dog Night. Why don't they have? Here we go. Let's see this. They only had partial lyrics there. But anyway, before we get to this or any of the other ones, let's do. Yeah, that's kind of cool. If I remember part of the song, the chorus or anything like that, I can do that, Cheryl, off the top of my head, but not with every song. But ones like that, especially the older ones that have been around a long time, that they're almost implanted in your brain. Yeah, I can usually do the chorus, but it's the body of the song that I generally have trouble with a lot of songs. This is sort of off kilter here a bit. So I want to move. There we go. There, that's better, I think. Anyway, let's try Angel's song, The Sunshine Girl. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. The other night, dear, as I lay sleeping, I dreamt I held you in my arms. When I awoke, dear, I was mistaken, so I hung my head down and cried. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. Please don't take my sunshine away. Yeah, I kind of miss having the girls around me too, Cheryl. Yeah, it's like I was saying, I can't really do it down here because of the cats roaming around. Although the last week and this week doing the live, I haven't seen the cats moving around at all. So, which is funny because usually I see them wandering here or there. Like the house is right here, and that's where they live, and they're usually around somewhere. But yeah, but maybe I might try and work on something for next time. So, well, Carl is still here because sometimes he leaves early because he's got to do breathing treatment or something or anything, or just relax or make dinner. Anyway, just an old-fashioned love song playing on the radio, and wrapped around the music is the sound of someone promising they'll never go. You swear you've heard it before as it slowly rambles on. No need in bringing them back, 'cause they're never really gone. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Just an old-fashioned love song, coming down in three-part harmony, to weave our dreams upon and listen to each evening when the lights are low, to underscore our love affair with tenderness and feelings that we've come to know. You swear you've heard it before as it slowly rambles on. No need in bringing them back, 'cause they're never really gone. Just an old-fashioned love song, coming down in three-part harmony. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Just an old-fashioned love song, coming down in three-part harmony. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. They don't have this totally correct here, but just an old-fashioned love song, coming down in three-part harmony. Just an old-fashioned love song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Oh, there's a piece in here that I didn't quite recognize, but I remember it from the song now. It's not really a chorus or anything, but it's just an old song coming down, just an old song, one I'm sure they wrote for you and me. Just an old song coming down. Yeah, it's that piece in between. Those are the pieces in between that I can't really do. Like any song, there's a piece in between that I haven't perfected yet. Okay, here we go. That's right, Tess. Bring the sunshine in. Whoops. Uh-oh. Come here. Oh, here. You're going to get a new dog next week. Been a few years since you had one. Oh, cool, Carl. That's awesome. A new dog. Dogs are great. great friends, great pets, great company, everything like that, and they make you feel um, like they lift your spirits whenever you start feeling down or anything. They help your attitude and feelings and everything all the time. But what kind of dog do you think you're getting? I grew up with cats and dogs as well too. Yeah, when I was very young, and all through my uh, 40s as well, 30s and 40s too. Yeah, awesome, Carl. Let us know if you my best friend passed away a year ago, and his wife is giving us his dog. It's a long-haired that's dot. You spelt that wrong. Dotson, Dachshund, Dachshund. You put Dotson, but it's unless that's a thing breed I don't know about, or a mix or something. But so your friend passed away, and you're getting his dog, long-haired. Da- I think that's Dachshund, isn't it? They're really cute, actually. I've seen a bunch of them. Hopefully, that was just a typo or spell check or something like that on that. What was the other one? I just thought of one. Another one. And I was talking and it left me. Yeah, wiener dog, a Dachshund. It's hard to spell too, isn't it? Yeah, a Dachshund. Dachshund. That's right. That's right, Tess. It's good for him to adopt and adopt. Don't shop and buy. Yeah, don't buy from necessarily from breeders. I mean, that's a hard one, kind of in a way, because sometimes you want a particular dog, and like let's say you want a purebred Shih Tzu or a Rottweiler or whatever. I mean, you kind of gotta go to a breeder if you can't find one available. Um, from somebody else that's already got one, like you're adopting, but also rescue animals. It's great to pick up rescue animals as well. And they don't have to be purebred. I mean, all dogs are great. They're man's best friend, and they're wonderful companions and stuff, and they make you feel better. You had cats till even after you were married, eh, Tess? Yeah, long, long time ago, you say. Yeah, good thing your spouse there didn't mind cats, obviously. Otherwise, some people don't like cats or dogs or pets of any kind or whatever. And when you meet someone and let's say you fall in love, whatever, and you want to start a relationship and that, and things like that can become problematic. And even some of the stuff you have, like you packed around your life, and you try and move in with someone, or they move in with you, or whatever. And I've been with women that they didn't necessarily like what they call all the junk I have, and it's like it's not junk, it's good stuff, but they didn't necessarily like it. Like let's say certain pictures or something that I had on the wall at my place, and they said no, that's not going up on our wall. But yeah, especially with pets, so it's not everybody likes pets and stuff, so it can be tricky. A dog and a half long and a dog and a half high. That's pretty good, Carl. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm hoping, Carl, you're feeling much better these days in your health and stuff. But I'm actually feeling quite a bit better. Like I was for 20 years there after the chemo, I was suffering with the Crohn's disease really badly and all sorts of other issues and stuff. I'm not sure, but for some reason, when I had that stroke and I went in the hospital and I came out, it was taking me a while to recover in that, but I seemed to recover really quickly from that and many other things. Um, but for some reason, my digestion and everything started to improve. Like I was actually, instead of having, let's say, chronic diarrhea, which I had for 20 years kind of thing, I started to go the other way, was more constipated and stuff like that. And so the doctor got me on vitamins and medications and stuff like that. And with all that, it helped improve that problem. And yeah, my situation in my intestines and my digestion and all that has been more improved than it has in the last 20 years. And it was like just a bonus after, doing the stroke thing, coming out of the hospital and having that positive effect on me. And not only that, when it was probably because of that as well, that I just started feeling a lot more energetic and feeling better health and more myself and more alive and everything like that. I'm not 100% yet at all, but I'm a heck of a lot better than I was for the previous 20 years up until the stroke thing. That's which is kind of interesting. Somehow, I don't know how that necessarily did anything. Having a stroke and going in the hospital did anything, but something improved somehow, and for whatever reason, it made things a lot better. Wow, is I just feel better, and especially with my energy in that, I'm up. I can get up more often, and instead of walking the girls like twice or three times a day, I go out 4 or 5 times a day, just walking them around the orchard and that, and or wherever if we're going to town and with the parks and that. I just walk more. I feel more energy. I get more projects done. Like I'll be working on something, and then when I'm done that, instead of lying down and relaxing, stretching my back because it hurts or whatever, and just spending a lot of time lying and sitting or lying around, I actually go, oh, what else can I do? And I go out and I do it, and I'm getting a lot more stuff done. So yeah, it's really good. Feeling so much better. Oh, so you are feeling a little bit better there, Carl. That's good. Good. Hopefully you're on the mend and you just keep improving, and getting better and better. So, Cheryl, you went to your kidney doctor and your kidney function went up a point. Your sodium was down a little. I'm hoping the sodium being down is good. I'm not sure if your kidney function going up 1 point is good or bad. I'm not sure, but it's only 1 point. Blood pressure was better. That's great. She put you on more blood pressure pills. Yeah, that seems like every doctor that treats you for practically anything. The number one thing they start with is check your blood pressure, and if blood pressure is okay, then they have to look at other sources and reasons for why you're having medical problems or whatever. But I noticed that going through my last bout here, that every time they checked my blood pressure, it was always okay. That's looking good, and now let's check everything else. And or they'll say your blood pressure's way better, and that's why you're feeling better and more energy or whatever and stuff like that. But yeah, it always seems to be about the blood pressure first. That's right, Susie. That's right. Nice, nice, nice for Cheryl. Nice for Carl. Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping whatever when you're getting your tests, it makes you feel better and less worrisome and less stressed, and makes you feel happier and stuff, Cheryl. Because it sounds like you've been doing well for quite a while now. Like maintaining a certain level, not going up too bad up too much in the bad end, and that sort of thing. But you've been saying seem to be staying level for quite a while now, which is good. As long as you're not getting bad. Hey, Pete. Yeah, I saw your email a while ago. You were saying, "Aren't you live today?" And I was actually live when you sent the email. I had just clicked in, so it either maybe it came through late or something. Sometimes that happens, but Anyway, yeah, we are live, and here's Highway 97 North Pete. Yeah, so I hope you're doing well. You're with your medical condition and all that. Uh, you've been having a fair bit of trouble lately, apparently, and especially you were misdiagnosed, I guess, for cancer or something like that. But hopefully that's all good and everything's fine. But we were all praying for your health there. Yep. But glad you can make it again today, Pete. And yeah, so just still a few more MIA out there. Yeah, just a few more. So yeah, so far it was earlier when I first came down here to do live. It was fairly breezy, and then with a few gusts here and there, and I was worried that it might affect the sound on the live, but it's actually calmed right down. It's just a very, very, very light breeze, which is nice. I'm in the shade, obviously, and the breeze just helps keep things cooler. I put the shirt on because earlier with that, the breeze was heavier. It felt a little cool, and but now I'm kind of balanced out. At least I'm keeping level, and I'm not overheating or sweating or anything like that. But yeah, I got to keep leaning forward to check the comments because my laptop's buggered again. Oh boy, Cheryl, now you're going to test my memory again. So let's see, what am I taking? For the vitamins, I take magnesium. A magnesium, I can't remember, I can't remember. It's this particular type of magnesium. It's bioglyphinate or something like that. I wish I could remember these names. And I'm going to actually look that one up, see if it'll show me. It's not the biglycinate. That's it. Biglycinate. It looks like bisglycinate, but it's pronounced biglycinate. That's the one. Magnesium biglycinate. Anyway, I'm also on zinc. Zinc citrate. You don't want. That's the one you want. The zinc citrate. The other one, I forget why, but it's not recommended. Zinc citrate. I'm on niacin, vitamin B3. I'm taking vitamin D3 with K2. It's a combination, vitamin D3 with K2, because you need the K2 and selenium and I think something else to help the D3 work in your body and that. And what else am I taking? Vitamin B12, taking that as well. And I think that's about it. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yep. Zinc, magnesium, B3, K2, and D3. Something seems to be, and zinc. That's it. Yeah, I got them all. Yeah, that's what I'm taking. But I'm still taking the digestive enzyme from. It comes from pigs. It's not the digestive enzymes from plants like what is it? Not plantain. It's papain and bromelain. They come from papaya and pineapple, but they're the plant-based ones. These are actually animal-based. They're stronger and do a better, stronger job. And because they're come from animals, that pigs are actually very close to human genetics kind of thing. So taking that as well, and I'm also taking two different blood thinners, and over 3 months I'll drop one of the blood thinners, and apparently for the rest of my life I'll be on what is it, a Pixaban. A Pixaban. I'll probably be on that for the rest of my life. Apparently that'll be good to keep my blood thin and avoid any kind of problems with my blood platelets and clotting and all that kind of stuff. but I think that's about it. Pretty sure, yeah. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, Laura, glad you can make it, Laura. We got to go back here a bit. So, Pete, you're still 6 foot above, not 6 foot under. That's good. That's good. You had a lot of visits to the BC Cancer Hospital and Lodge in Prince George. I noticed that. You did quite a few videos on that. Yeah, I did notice that. Laura, you say, I'd like to be on the live, but you're so sad you don't know if you can. I asked the relative to let me know if they wanted to get rid of their plants since I bought and planted them. Oh, cool. You're doing a lot of planting. I love gardening. I haven't been able to had an opportunity to do much gardening in a long time because I haven't lived in a apartment or house or basement suite or anything like that for a long time. Not on the same page, sad, because something might be gone. Not sure what you mean exactly, but yeah, I hate spending time and money for nothing as well. Starting to get a shadow in here from the sun. Jace Grob, hello, Jace Grob, welcome aboard. I believe you're new. I don't think you've been here before. I could be wrong though. Sometimes that happens, but welcome aboard, Jace Grob. Hope you like what you see and you'll subscribe and watch our live shows every Sunday and maybe watch my regular videos during the week as well. Hopefully you enjoy. Jace Grob, yes, I've been to Whiskey Creek. I spent a lot of time in Whiskey Creek. If you go back and check all my videos from about two or more years ago, there's a lot of videos I did in Whiskey Creek. Yeah, I spent a lot of time there. Yeah, and the only thing I really loved about the island was all the mushrooms. I love picking mushrooms. But yeah, I spent a lot of time in Whiskey Creek. But no, right now, is it Jace? Jace. Right now, I'm in Karameas in the Okanagan area, near Penticton and Osoyoos and all that kind of stuff. Hanging out here for quite a while now, getting a lot of work done. Let's say on my motorhome and getting a trailer. Got a trailer, and I got this quad that I'm sitting on, and just spending a lot of time up here and going around the area whenever I can to go fishing, which I haven't done in a while, and I want to go fishing more now. I've been dying for at least almost 2 weeks now. I want to go down to the river and try some fishing down here, but I got so many projects I've got to do and get done and work on, and a lot of it before I get mobile. So, but yeah. But back to your question, Cheryl. Yes, the doctor did suggest all those vitamins, even though I was already taking D3 and zinc already, but he did suggest them or said they were good to go. So, but you take vitamin D, iron. You always have to ask the kidney doctor if you can take something or not. Yeah, it's always best to check and make sure. Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. But I hope that answers your question there, Jace. And like I said, welcome aboard, and hope you like the show and stick around and watch all my videos. Glenn, glad you could make it, Glenn. That was the other one I think we missed, didn't we, Tess? Glenn. I don't know. I can't remember your list there. Well, thank you so much, Glenn. I wish you a great day as well, and hope you're having a good time and your health as well. Yeah, once in a while I get out in the quad there, Cheryl. I got a good water source here on the orchard here because it's all organic and good water here. Yeah, every time my jug runs out of water, I just jump on the quad and take my jug down and fill it up mid orchard there and then bring it back. Um, anything else I do around there, if I want to go, like there's a junk pile down in there, certain things like my generator broke down, and it was an old one, and I only paid like $100 for it or something like that, and it lasted me about 3.5, maybe 4 years. Lasted me quite a while. So it didn't owe me anything, and it actually, I guess, saved me a lot of money in the long run, so to speak. And so it broke down, and I had to I got another generator, which is even better, and better than the other one. So I take the quad, and I had to take the generator down and dump it in the pile down here. There's like old vehicles and stuff, and old washing machines and all sorts of stuff there. It's a big pile of stuff down there. I can't even name everything there, but yeah, I do that on the quad much. Yeah, it's a gorgeous willow tree. One of my favorite trees is the willow tree. It always has been. They're so beautiful, so majestic, and everything like that. And it always reminds me of stories and different things where they have old man willow kind of thing, or grandpa willow, or grandma willow, or something. Yeah, I'm thinking, what is it? The Wind in the Willows. Yeah, The Wind in the Willows. I read that when I was a little kid. Yeah, but it's a great tree. But yeah, my plan, it doesn't seem like my plans always want to come together. The birds flying overhead, I saw the shadows go around. There was a bald eagle here a while ago, and there's a couple of, I think they're peregrine falcons or something like that down that have a nest over there. And of course, there's crows and there's vultures and stuff. But yeah, once in a while I see a big shadow going across the ground, and I look up and there's a bird, a big bird. Now I forgot, but yeah, my plan was, and I keep getting falling behind. Like right now, with hauling my trailer around with my quad and stuff like that, my boat, all that kind of stuff. My motorhome, it didn't come with a trailer hookup to plug in for the trailer, for the lights, the tail lights and the brake lights and everything, signals. So until I can't really go too far and do much hauling the trailer, because it has to be wired up. And I went underneath to look at it, and it's really difficult on a motorhome because it's all boxed in underneath and stuff. Excuse me, to fire in the wires to hook them up. So I'm probably going to have to get someone to come in and hook it up for me and pay them a couple of $100 to do that, which is unfortunate. I kind of wish, but it was a 1979 motorhome, so I guess they probably didn't think of throwing that on most vehicles back then. But a lot of newer vehicles now, they come with, especially pickup trucks and that, come with trailer hookups and stuff. But anyway, all these things are slowing me down from traveling. But I kind of want to travel around BC more, go like up north around Prince George, Smithers, and places I haven't been for a long time. Do some more fishing and stuff up there. And I never, back when I was up there, I was a lot younger and I wasn't really into hunting mushrooms. I had a certain knowledge about wild mushrooms, but I wasn't into hunting them, and I didn't really spend time going out there. And I have no idea what kind of mushrooms they have up there. And dying to go up there, not only fish, but check out what kind of mushrooms they got up there. And I might be pleasantly surprised that they might have good mushroom picking up there. But that's the plan. And then on top of that, eventually at one point I'll probably want to go back to Vancouver Island and for the only sake of going back in the fall and going out to pick wild mushrooms, because it's like mushroom heaven out there. They got everything. They got chanterelles and pines and hedgehogs and shrimp mushrooms, and there's so many of them out there. So many. I've eaten well over 35 wild edible mushrooms, and I've identified over 100 mushrooms. Oh, the other one is Prince mushrooms and Blue Night. So many mushrooms are so good and edible and delicious. But yeah, but as you said, Carl, down where you live, a lot of the eagles are getting people's cats. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You got to watch your cats and stuff like that, and your little dogs as well. And this morning when I was out running, walking the dogs in the orchard, to exercise them and let them do their business and stuff like that before I did the live show, we were walking along and I wasn't really watching them closely. I kind of forgot, and then all of a sudden I looked up or I heard something, and I looked up, and there was a bald eagle, not too far above us, and I was like, "Oh, gotta keep my eye on my dogs." So as we were walking around, I watching everywhere my dogs were. One would run that way, and one would run that way, and I have to look back and forth and make sure I was watching them and keep looking at the sky, because when they're flying around, you know they're looking for food. So yeah, but so far it's been really good because I've on Vancouver Island I've had eagles fly like about maybe 20 feet or 15 or 20 feet right over top of me and my girls while we're walking through a meadow, and they just kept on going, didn't even bat an eyelash. And I think they seem to think they're rabbits or something, or they're like rabbits, because bald eagles generally won't go after rabbits unless they're starving to death, because if they just lived on rabbits alone, they would starve to death because there's not enough fat for them. And so they rarely ever go after uh, rabbits at all. And but owls, they'll eat rabbits, but they'll eat everything. They'll eat rats and rabbits and mice and moles and all the everything that moves just about. Well, that's good, Carl. There's a black cat that comes around your house, but only at night. Yeah, it's probably aware that there's eagles and birds of prey out there, and it comes out at night. When except the owls, they hunt at night too. The owls start coming out about dusk when it starts to get that very slight darkness in between day and darkness, and that's when they come out, and then they hunt throughout the night, I guess, and they can see really good in the darkness, I guess, and they can hear really well. So they can be up in a tree and they can hear a mouse rustling through the grass, kind of thing, and they know exactly where it is and they can pinpoint. And when they swoop, they're very silent. They just come in super silent. I saw one time I was out walking my dogs, and two of them swooped right over top of my head, only like 6 feet above my head, while I'm walking my dogs, and they were off leash. And I was like, holy crap. And then they swooped down, and one of them grabbed a rabbit and took off, and we walked away, and then we came back. And as we came back, there was one of the owls sitting on the ground picking away at the rabbit there. So yeah, owls you really got to watch out for. Yeah, Cheryl, I do too. Yeah, that's. I mean, I feel. I mean, I don't like the forest fires, and there's more and more every year, and there are way too many, and they're destroying a lot of land and everything. But one of the worst parts about it, the really sad parts about it, like people who sometimes get evacuated and they have to go away for a while and come back, and maybe their house is burned down, but they're still alive and all that. I mean, that's sad, but the saddest part was, like you say, is the wildlife. The wildlife suffer the most from it. Like they have to run and run and run, and if they're not fast enough or they can't get away from it, the fire is spreading too fast, or they just can't. They hit some sort of roadblock in the forest or rocks or hills or whatever, and they just can't get away, and then they suffer and die, kind of thing. But yeah, that's one of the very saddest parts about wildfires is all the wildlife it destroys. It's very, and all the time, every year, and that it's always dwindling just by natural causes and sources and stuff. And the wildfires do not help that at all. It's really sad, very sad. And then, of course, here on the traffic, on the highways and stuff, you hitting skunks and marmots and even deer now and again and stuff. The highways are bad enough for wildlife as well, but then the forest fires on top. It's a wonder that we have any wildlife left around anymore. But yeah, it's very, very sad and bad and everything like that. So Yeah, that's, I feel very bad for them. Very, very bad. But here, for some reason, I don't know why it is, but around summertime here, I don't, seems to start around July or something like that and runs through to August. But um, almost every day, let's say you drive into town to go to shopping or whatever, get gas, whatever you want to do, you're driving down the highway for, it's only a 15-minute drive. And almost every day you see a skunk killed on the highway. And it's like, and you can actually smell it before you get there. You can smell the skunk smell. And it's really, really sad because they seem to, the skunks, I don't know what it is with their character or whatever, but I guess they just kind of run out whenever onto the highway, and it's almost like one gets killed every single day or every 2 days or something like that. And you're going back and forth in the 2 month period at least, and lots and lots of skunks. I mean, I've probably in July and August of last year, I think I've counted about 20 dead skunks at least, maybe more. I don't know. You lose count after a while, but yeah, it's terrible. Oh, Susie, you have a black cat that showed up too, eh? We actually had a black and white cat that mostly black, but partly white, showed up here last summer, and it was all over the place. My friend got a little. He started putting out food and water for it, and kept coming around. And then in the wintertime, he got it a heated little house, a plastic house that it could go inside. And it was, the floor was heated, so if in the winter it could had a place to a refuge to go and stay warm because it would get really cold. And then this summer he was putting food and water out for it, and it came around. It was eating the food and water. Then all of a sudden, it seemed to just disappear. It's not around anymore, and who knows what happened? Like maybe it got caught by a coyote or something, or it just wandered off and went somewhere else. We have no clue what happened to it, but yeah, he was around for like a year and a half, kind of. Oh, Catherine, glad you can make it, Catherine. Glad you can make it. Yeah, we were just talking about people missing in action today. You were on the list. Yeah, you should put out some water, some food and water for it, Susie. Yeah, and it's 111 today where you are. Holy cow. Yeah, our heat wave kind of died down, especially during the forest fires. It was just all smoke in it, and the humidity went way up because of the smoke in that, and also on the orchard, all the sprinklers going throughout the day, every day kind of thing. And that, all of it together, added serious humidity, and that was worse than the heat wave. And we're averaging anywhere, somewhere between 80 and 90 kind of thing. So it's not as bad as it has been, but 111, that's just crazy, crazy heat. Yeah, we're also wondering, like Cheryl said, about your doctor's appointment, how it went there, Catherine. Yeah, just like to know. You never know, Pete. It could be Sasquatch, Bigfoot. Yeah, you never know. I don't know if they eat cats or not, but you never know. When I was on the island, this was years and years ago, I was on the island, I was living in Parksville, and they had a huge amount of feral cats all over the place. There was a couple spots down by the water. One was by the where they keep the boats, the boat docking thing. One was down there, and there's loads of groups of feral cats all over around in Parksville, and so they had to really go around and clean them up a lot. A lot of them they took in to the vet, and they fixed them and everything like that so they wouldn't breed more kittens, and and give them their shots and all that kind of stuff, and then looked after them for a while, and then eventually I guess a bunch of them would get adopted into homes and stuff. But yeah, the huge feral cat problem there on uh, on Vancouver Island, well, around Parksville anyway. I don't The last couple of years I don't remember hearing about any feral cats. Uh, um, anywhere else I've been, like in Whiskey Creek or anywhere like that, the Coombs, any of those places, didn't hear of any of them. But Parksville, yeah, for a couple of years there, it was really bad. But Catherine, it's 66 degrees there. That's not too bad there, 66, but really muggy from the humidity, I guess. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't have to be that hot and it's not so bad, but the humidity when it gets heavy, wow, the humidity can really wipe you out faster than the heat. Yeah, it's really bad. There was a couple of days here not too long ago that, oh, the humidity was so heavy and so thick and everything like that. It just sucked the life out of you and drained you. And thank God I got the air conditioner in the motorhome and got it all set up finally, because that was just a game changer. It was a godsend. Made a huge difference and get out of the heat and especially the humidity. But yeah, that humidity can really be bad. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed that, Pete, too, all over YouTube and even on Instagram too. There seems to be a lot more Sasquatch sightings and more talk about Sasquatch and what, all that kind of stuff. Everything about Sasquatch, just a lot more and more of it. And they got some of them. I wonder though, but because there's a lot of people that do use AI and they do fake a lot of different things. But there's a lot of really good videos that are really compelling and look like real absolute proof that Sasquatch do exist, and they've actually captured them on camera. And those ones, the good videos, they say either in the title or description or something like that somewhere, they say this is not AI, this is not fake, this is real. And the videos have been tested to that they can test whether, oops, my laptop's in the sun, I better not put it in the sun. But yeah, they can tell whether the video's faked or not, kind of thing. Oh, that's good, Catherine. Your cholesterol numbers are much better, and your CKD numbers are holding at stage 2. And you had to get second blood work. You're not sure why yet. Yeah, I remember back a long time, years ago when I was on the island, and my doctor would constantly send me for blood tests a lot. And most of the time I didn't know why. Like the number one thing he'd mention was cholesterol, but he'd do like there'd be 5 or 6 blood samples for different things. And I didn't always know what they were all for other than the cholesterol. Yeah, that's right, Catherine, too. That it feels much hotter when it's very, very humid. And yeah, like I say, it drains you. It sucks the life out of you. And makes you have to get out of it somehow, somewhere. Susie, 50 humidity. Is that a scale on humidity? I didn't know there was a scale for it, but 50 humidity in your house. Wow. And he said, thank God it has come down. Now there's a. Why did they hold you? So I'm going to put show. Oh, okay. Somebody else. Anyway, they held your comment for a review. That was weird, Cheryl. You didn't say anything weird. That's great, Kathy. Do you spell your name with a K or a C? That's all you said. And the message was held for a review. See, because AI is running everything now. Like, I think there's maybe one person that works at YouTube, and the rest of it is all done by AI, and it's all on a program and stuff. And it sees stuff, and then it goes, oops, boom. And it's really terrible. I wish they'd get rid of the AI and bring people back, because AI can be a real problem for stuff like that, especially on YouTube. It's really changed the whole thing a lot. And yeah, and I'm sure that's why the monetization is down. Like not only me, but a lot of other people that I've heard from, that do YouTube channels. It said the monetization, the amount of money, the numbers are down from before. It's like, yeah. But anyway, Cheryl, it's 85 where you are today. Oh, stay in the house with your air conditioner. Yeah, 85 for me isn't too bad. It's 80 to 85. It's starting to get a little hot, and then when you get to 90, that's a bit much for me. And then after that, it's just wow. When it was 104, 106 here, well, a couple of weeks back, like it was 102 for a few days in a row there, and then it went to 104, and then it went to 106, and it was like, holy cow, it's just too much for me. It just I couldn't take it, and that was at a time when I hadn't got the air conditioner hooked up in the motorhome, and I was in town, staying in town for a while there, and I was parking the shade somewhere wherever I could find the shade, and generally there's at least a breeze and sometimes a good wind going, which would help, but that was difficult. That time frame was really hard for me. So that's good to know. Your name is with a C there, Catherine. So, Catherine, your doctor also took x-rays of your back. They haven't been read yet. And your doctor sending you to a new doctor who is a specialist in joint replacement issues. Oh boy. Oh boy. You will arrive in September. Wow. Sounds like you got a lot of work happening on your body and your health. Wow. I don't know if I'd want to go through joint replacement. That's I don't know if it's, but that seems to be a lot of work on the body is joint replacement and stuff like that. Although I've known a lot of people that had it. So, Susie, you woke up to 97 degrees. You did some yard work and you were drenched. Yeah, that heat. It doesn't take long. I was out foraging some wild plants there. I haven't even put the video up. I haven't even built the video yet, and I wasn't out there long, maybe 10 minutes maximum, and I was just soaking wet too. It was hot. It was probably around 95, 97 as well, but yeah, it sure gets to you very quickly. Oh, you already have a hip replacement in your left, on your left there, Catherine. Wow. Wow, that's well, hip replacements and bypass surgeries for your heart and stuff like that. I knew a guy when I was working for him, like he was an old guy with his wife. They're both old and retired and all that kind of stuff. And he got me to help them to rebuild their deck and all sorts of work around the yard and stuff like that, cutting the grass, all sorts of different things. Anyway, um, he had a triple bypass surgery, and which to me is mind blowing. And 2 days later, he was out of the hospital and home. 2 days later, and he was up and about walking around. And then I was working on his deck at that time, and he was the kind of guy that he would bark orders at you and kind of stuff, but he didn't mean it in a bad way. He was that's just the way he was. He was a like a tugboat captain or something for a long time, so he had to bark orders at all the crew and everything like that, or ship captain or something. But anyway, yeah, he was actually, everybody called him captain. I can't remember his name right now. That's weird. Wow, it'll come to me. But anyway, triple bypass surgery, and he was out like after 2 days. He got out of the hospital and he was up walking around at home. It's crazy, but it's amazing what they can do these days, though. Oh wow, you got to call a plumber there now, Cheryl. The water in your washing machine won't drain out. There's always something. Yeah, it's just your hose is plugged. I don't know about getting a plumber. You might want to get someone, washing machine service person, because they'll probably have a better idea than a plumber. A plumber does all your plumbing and everything for like your bathroom and all that kind of stuff, and all through your house, your kitchen, your sinks, and all that. I'm sure a good plumber will know what's happening with the washing machine, but if it doesn't drain out, well, I guess it doesn't have to be a plug in your washing machine itself. It could be the line that the washing machine drains into and the lines, but then it would back up into your where your washing machine is and onto the floor and that if it was actually in the line that drains from the house. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, like you say, it always seems to be something, doesn't it? Doesn't it? It's like you just think you get on top of everything, all the problems and fix-ups and everything, and that there's more. Yeah. Oh, I was having so much fun talking, I forgot about doing stuff. Doing some of my regular routine stuff. Yeah. And nobody's mentioned it yet either. Oh, wow, Catherine. Yes, you have a lot of medical issues, back and hips, and you were born with congenital dislocated hips. Oh, that's sad. That's probably not fun at all. Having to deal with that stuff through pretty much all your life, I guess, eh? Crazy. Anyway, maybe it's time. Nobody mentioned I haven't sang anything. But we're having such great conversations. That's really cool. I like having good conversations about everything. And I'm not a real singer. I never professed to be a singer. You guys, especially from way, way back, my subscribers from way, way back, really seem to like me singing stuff and that. I can't sing everything, but I can sing a few things. And the way I look at it, I barely pull them off. But some of you say some of the songs I do good job of it. But anyway, that is what it is. So here's one I haven't done for a while. Let's try another song just for something to do. Sundown. I can see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping right round my back stairs. She been looking like a queen in a sailor's dream, and she don't always say what she really means. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better when I'm feeling no pain. I can picture every move that a man could make. Getting lost in her loving is your first mistake. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning when I'm losing again. I can see her looking fast in her faded jeans. She's a hard-loving woman, got me feeling mean. Sometimes I think it's a shame when I get feeling better and I'm feeling no pain. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round my back stairs. Sometimes I think it's a sin when I feel like I'm winning and I'm losing again. Haven't done that in a while. Let's see this. Yeah, it said, this thing popped up. It said, who did Gordon Lightfoot write Sundown for? Gordon Lightfoot wrote his 1974 hit song Sundown about his turbulent on and off romantic relationship with Kathy Smith. Interesting. Nice trivia. So I'm just going to check my battery again, see what's going on. Oh, we're still at 80, so we only dropped 5%, which is really good, actually. Now I can't get it to go back up there. There we go. There we go. So, Catherine, you're doing well, though the doctor told your folks that I wouldn't be able to walk after 30 years, 30-year one, and I now 61 and still getting around. There you go. Doctors are not always right. I've heard so many stories about people that, they maybe broke their back or their legs went on them or something. They couldn't walk and stuff. Like hundreds and hundreds of stories where they somebody's up on the bank up there. I wonder if they're fishing. Anyway, they were told by doctors never walk again, and not too long after, within a period of time, they were walking again. And doctors have been proved so wrong so many times about stuff like that. I don't know what he's doing. Looks like the bank is up here, and the river's probably about 10 or 12 feet down below. And he's tossing stuff over there into the river. It looks like maybe food for the fish. I don't know. But at first, I didn't have my glasses on. At first, it looked like he was fishing off the bank, and it was like, well, that's a long way down to try fishing from, because you can go over here and go down through this gate over there and down and go right at the river there. There's a little thing there and a pool to fish by. But yeah, I don't know what he was doing. But anyway, there you go, Catherine. The doctors aren't always right, are they? Yeah, Tess. Smooth recovery, Catherine. Smooth recovery, yeah. Oops, they're going by here. You like that song, do you, Cheryl? Yeah, a lot of people do. Sundown. I think so many people love Gordon Lightfoot. I've always loved Gordon Lightfoot. I thought he's one of the best. Another one, I think, even possibly before Gordon Lightfoot, although it was kind of close to the same time, but one I really, really loved and admired, I was still in high school, was Leonard Cohen. He's one of my all-time favorite, not just singers and songwriters now, but poet. Originally, I found him as a poet, and I had books of all his poetry and everything, and I really liked it. Before he actually started putting a lot of them to song or writing songs, right? Like Suzanne. Suzanne takes you down to a place by the river. You can see the boats go by, something like that. I can't remember how it goes, but it was a poem in his book at one point, and I believe it was Michael Nesmith from the Monkees that actually put it to song, and and then Leonard Cohen did it as well at one time. I don't remember the whole history of it, but Leonard Cohen was great too. Absolutely wonder. No, I didn't hear that, Cheryl. Carly Simon has Parkinson's. That's too bad. Too bad for her. Yeah, that's crazy. Parkinson's and that. Isn't that what Michael J. Fox has? Is Parkinson's? Or I'm trying to remember. There's another issue similar, I think. Anyway, yeah, that would be tough to deal with because you kind of lose control of your functions and everything. You start by shaking and different things that you can't control, and then it gets worse and worse and worse. But I believe Parkinson's was the main thing that Michael J. Fox has as well. But that's so bad for Carly Simon because she was a great singer, songwriter, and everything like that. And I loved a lot of her stuff too. Like the one she did, I think it was supposed to be about Mick Jagger, but I don't know for sure. I haven't really found out really true facts about who it was about, but the song You're So Vain, I like that song. Yeah. Oh, I was looking for the time on there, and it's also right here. That's sorry. I thought it was YouTube. It's TubeBuddy. It's one of the things I use to. Well, I was using it. I don't use it anymore. I make my own thumbnails on my own phone, like in YouTube Studio on my own phone. But I do it in my video app, Video Guru, where I build and create my videos, and then I upload them to my YouTube channel and schedule them and everything. And in the app, I just do a screenshot of a picture of me or something like that, of whatever it is, and then I put the thumbnail words and everything on there, and then once I screenshot that, and then that's the one I can, once I put my video up on YouTube in my studio, I can actually apply that thumbnail. So I don't need TubeBuddy anymore, or vidIQ. I don't use either of them, and I'm paying for them. It's about $30 a month for the two of them. Yeah, that's crazy, crazy. I should get rid of them. Yes, that's right, Catherine. Michael J. Fox has gotten really, really bad over the last number of years too. Yeah, just going downhill. That's pretty good. That's funny, Carl. I like the way, I love your sense of humor. You're 71 and your doctor said you were in good shape for someone who's 90. Good joke, but it's a good thing you can laugh, have a good sense of humor about things. I'm 71 as well there, Carl. I don't know what month you're in. I was in May, so it all depends on who's older. But we're both 71. That's great, Tess. That's awesome for you. Lifting up anyone with health conditions for healing mercy from the Lord. Yes, absolutely. Catherine, you wish you could learn how to edit videos? Basically, of course, with your camera, you take videos and that, and then get the Video Guru. That's the one I use, Video Guru. It's very easy and user friendly and stuff like that. And then you just, let's say for a video you want to build, you got a bunch of maybe 6 or 7 video clips. You put them all together in order, and then you got the what's it called? Transition. You can transition between them, kind of thing, and put them all together, and then add text and everything like that. But yeah, try that one, Video Guru. I wonder if I could show you what what it actually looks like. Okay, come on. I don't know if you can see that, but it's right there. Where are we? Can you see that? Oh, I think it's hard to see there. Video Guru, right there. Can you see that? Right in between Google and YouTube Studio. That's Video Guru. That's what the app looks like. You go on the App Store, Google App Store or whatever it is, and you just look for that one. And let's see, I'll tap into it. But this is what it looks like. That's the name on top, Video Guru. I don't know if you can read any of that. Hopefully you can, Video Guru. But it looked like it's the app logo. I wish I could make the app logo larger. I can't. But that app logo, it looks like a video camera on there. Where are we here? Where are we there? There, right there. Looks like a video camera on a black background there, an orange video camera on the black background. Anyway, check that one out. Hopefully that helps you out. Yeah, I couldn't enlarge it so you could see it better. But that's the one I use, and it's really user friendly. And oh, there's a couple of issues I have with it, but it does the trick. And as far as I'm concerned, it makes good videos. It makes my shots turn into good videos. Oh, you're older than me. You were born in January. I was born in May. So you're a little bit older than me, Carl. Yeah. Yes, Catherine, that's an app. It's like I say, it was, oh, you found it. Oh, perfect, perfect. No problem. You're very welcome, Catherine. But yeah, I tried out about 4 of them, and then I found that one. And the other ones, I had trouble trying to work with them and get anything to work properly. And that, wow, I'm right in the full sun right now. I'm going to see if I can back up a little bit. Let's try this out. I'm sure you can hear that, eh? Watch out for this lawnmower back here. Well, that's better. I'm out of the sun, but my camera's not. There we go. Hope you enjoyed that. Oh, it's nearing midnight, eh, Tess? And you'll soon vanish to bed, but snack first. So you're taking off, obviously. Okay, Tess, glad you could hang out with us again. We're getting close to the end now, too. It's going to start getting hot here, and I don't know how much I can stay in the sun, so we're probably going to have to wrap it up around the 2 hour mark, so you're not far away. But yeah, you stay healthy out there. Enjoy your snacks and everything, and eat well, and stay safe out there. Tess, yeah, I hope you completely stay away from all the stuff happening out there. I don't even want to mention it because I don't want to get too political or anything. But anyway, I hope you stay safe out there and you're far, far, far away from all the stuff that's going on out there. And you can see now I'm in the tree more. But you take care, Tess. Thanks for hanging out with us again. And have a blessed week. Yeah. Oh, Carl, you got to go too? You got to take off probably your breathing treatment or something like that. Look at the trees in my face and everything, pulling at my hair. Or whatever it is you got to do. But thanks for hanging out with us for the duration there, Carl. It's been a pleasure having you around again. And you stay safe and healthy out there. Did you get that, Catherine? Cheryl will give you an update there. But yeah, it seems like Cheryl's doing kind of well. Oh, I know what's sticking in my head. Oh, it's these sharp leaves. They're kind of grabbing my hair and pulling my hair kind of thing. I guess it went a bit too far back, but at least I'm out in the shade more now, and the breeze is getting onto me, so I'm cooling down. It was actually getting really warm there for a second, and my phone is mostly in the shade, but partly in the sun. And you don't want to have your phones in the shade, in the sun, I should say. We're still holding steady at 80, which is really good. There. Oh well, I goofed that up. But yeah, there we go. We got to check the comments. There we are. So yeah, there we go. There we go. Here's one I haven't done for a while. Let's try another song just for something to do. Yeah, I have green hair, hey Cheryl, yeah. Green hair, yeah. It looks like a wig, eh? Yeah. There we go. Whoops. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to put up with that. I didn't even think of that when I backed up. What happened here? All right, let's try another song just for the heck of it, because we can. Because we can. Well, I'm a running down the road trying to loosen my load. I got 7 women on my mind. 4 that want to own me, 2 that want to stone me. 1 says she's a friend of mine. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Lighten up while you still can. Don't even try to understand. Just find a place to make your stand and take it easy. Well, I'm a standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona, with such a fine sight to see. It's a girl, my lord, in a flat-deck Ford, slowing down to take a look at me. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. We may lose and we may win, but we will never be here again. So open up, I'm climbing in to take it easy. Well, I'm a running down the road trying to loosen my load. Got a world of trouble on my mind. Looking for a lover who won't blow my cover. She's just a little hard to find. Take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Come on, baby, don't say maybe. I've gotta know if your sweet love is gonna save me. There you go. Haven't done that in a while. Thought I better do another song before we're done here. Yeah. Wow, that's crazy, these tree branches. Glenn. Yeah, I look like I'm in a jungle, don't I, Glenn? Yeah. Oh, the willow is giving me a hug. That's right, Cheryl. It's giving me a hug. Hug. Wildcat, eh, Glenn? Yeah. Beth, you made it, Beth. Wow, you just got here at the last minute. Oh, cool. You got that song? That's good. That's good. I only did, I think, 2, maybe 3 songs. Wow, including the Sunshine song. I did 3 songs probably this live, so you didn't miss too much in the song wise. But I'm glad you caught that one, and we're getting ready to wrap it up. It's getting hotter here. I had to back up into the tree because the sun was on me, making me hot and on my phone. And yeah, it's going to heat up here, and the wind's blowing again. It's starting to blow harder and harder now, as you can see. And yeah, and also the girls are up in the motorhome. They got the air conditioner on, so they're doing good with that. They're not suffering or anything, but they always miss me when I'm gone. We never spend too much time away from each other. Of course, I couldn't bring them down here because the cat's wandering around here. So, yeah. Yeah, it seems like it's getting ready for a storm. That's right, Susie. When it starts to get windy like that, it seems like a storm's coming. But actually here it gets windy like this a lot and even worse. So, but yeah, you were late there, Beth. Yep. You're so welcome, Cheryl. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, Catherine, you made 2 Maine wild blueberry pies this morning. Oh, I'm jealous. I want some now. Homemade blueberry pies. Wow, that is so good. I'm jealous. You're welcome there, Glenn, for the live and the songs and all that. You're so welcome. Glad you enjoyed. Yeah, it explains the location. Yeah, you could see the tree behind me, and then I had to back up because of the sun only like less than 5 minutes ago. And the tree's attacking me. I got green hair. Yes, I'll try that one, Cheryl. It's kind of on the list. I got some more I want to do on the shorts in the orchard and stuff I'm going to try that one and a whole bunch of other ones, but there's another one coming out this afternoon. I think it's Those Were the Days. I got one. It'll be at 4 o'clock. Yeah, I wish you could hand me the slice through the screen there, Catherine. I wish, yeah. So the rest of the day, I'm going to go up and see the girls, and we're going to run around, let them stretch their legs and stuff like that. And then I think I'm just going to relax. I got a couple of things I got to do. I wanted to go fishing down the river for a couple of weeks now. I wanted to do it yesterday. I couldn't get around to it. But we had some rain a little over a week ago, like heavy rain, and it made my rubber boat there kind of dirty, so I was going to wash and clean that, which I should get around to doing. And I wanted to go fishing, but I don't think I'm going to do much anything. Run the girls around and then relax until dinner maybe. But we'll see. I don't know. And I might want to put up the video of foraging some wild edibles and cooking them, hopefully. Yes, I wish you could hand me some pie there. That's about all we're going to do for that's right, Beth, too hot in the sunshine, so I'm under the weeping willow. Yep. Yeah, it is a beautiful open sky and some clouds there too. That's right, Cheryl. That's kind of right, Beth, like a kid in a tree fort. Beth, there's some trout in the... There's actually at least 3 fish in there. There's trout and there's what they call whitefish. It's just a type of fish. I don't know. They just call it whitefish. Not sure exactly what it is. And then there's another one. I can't remember the name of it for some reason. It's on this other guy's channel that I met up in town a few months ago, and he lives in the area, and he was doing fishing shows in the area, and he's got it on his channel, but yeah, for life, it's like what's it? There's muskie and I can never remember the names of these fish either. Just the general. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'll try to remember to mention it to you. It's generally rainbow trout here. There might be brown trout too, I don't know. But rainbow trout out here is for sure. And Beth, you're clapping your hands for foraging news. Yeah, I thought I'd do another foraging thing, and hopefully I'll get it finished today. There's another one. Why is that? Oh, stop. Why are they holding your... Holding your message for review? That's weird. Weird, Cheryl. Give the girls a kiss. Can you show them on a short? Yeah, I should do that as well. Show them on a short as well. Oh, trying to bend forward and read the comments, and it's hard on my neck. It's making them... no, it's not walleye. It's, I think it's something, I think it's musky. It's something musky, something like, I wish I could remember it, but it's something, a weird one I've never heard before. But that's, but the 2 fish for sure is rainbow trout and this whitefish, whatever it is. But it's sort of like a walleye or something like that. Yeah, it's, damn. Even my friend up here has never heard of it before. He knows like tons of fish. Oh, Beth, you're having crappie for dinner. But walleye are better? Oh yeah, crappie. Never had crappie, never caught crappie, never eaten crappie. This is getting crazy here. Yeah. But yeah, for dinner, Cheryl, my dogs are getting some steak and some liver together, mixed. And I've got another piece of whitefish out again. I eat a lot of whitefish, Pacific rock cod. They have it down in town there. It's inexpensive. It's and it's very good and tasty. I love it. And when they get it, it's fresh. and I just grab a whole bunch of it, as much as they've got there, usually 5 or 6 packages, and I leave one out for my dinner, and then I put the rest in the freezer. And even when you throw them out, they're still just as good. And I eat a lot of it. It's really good and healthy for me. Yeah, northern pike's another one. I've never had caught muskie. I've never got northern pike. None of those, and I'd love to do that. Yeah, it's weird, Cheryl. You didn't say anything bad. But twice now your messages were held for review. That's strange. Yeah, Beth, my dogs are lucky. They get fed really well, and I have this one of the highest quality dry crunchy food that you can get out there. It doesn't have any grain or anything bad in it. It's all good stuff, and they have that on the side if they're still hungry after dinner, or if they want to graze through the day, sort of thing. So, yeah. But yeah, I take very good care of them. It's very, in the past, until lately with my health and that, in the past, it didn't matter. I would eat burritos from the gas station kind of stuff, or cheap pizza or something, while they were having steak and prime rib and liver and chicken and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I love to take good care of them. Oh, I didn't know that, Glenn. People say crappie in the south, and in the north they say cropie. Cropie. Oh, interesting. I never heard that one before. I say crappie because it's spelled that way. So and then I've heard a lot of people call them crappie. So must be listening to the southern people, I guess. I don't know. But yeah. That's right, Beth. AI makes mistakes, don't they? Yeah. That's why I don't like the AI. I wish they'd go back to the regular way when they had people running the things and stuff. But I don't know. It's not like they need to save money. YouTube makes and Google makes tons and tons of money. They don't have to save money, and they don't have to make more. But they seem to be, everyone's greedy these days, and everyone wants to get more and more money and do less and less work and stuff for it. Anyway, it's a rant for another day. Well, that's my other phone falling. It keeps falling off here for some reason. I don't know why. It was sitting there fine for the longest time until I put it down from that last song. Anyway, yeah, it's time to go. The girls are going to miss me. They get bent out of shape when I'm gone too long. And when I see them, they jump all over me. They go crazy for 5 minutes. And it's kind of fun and enjoyable, but I'm sure it stresses them a little bit. Yeah, it's weird, eh, Beth? You got blocked for watching a commercial about a bra, and there it's like, well, yeah, they're censoring everything. Very simplistic stuff. That's stupid and crazy. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think that's it for the day. We're just past 2 o'clock, and like I say, it's most important for me to get back to the girls and take care of them. They're the number one thing in my life. I take care of them and all their needs, everything, before I'll even think of myself or anything else to do. So, yeah. So, unfortunately, I could stay on here longer and talk more because I've been really enjoying myself. And yeah, I could sometimes stay here a lot longer, but yeah, it's all about my girls, and maybe I'll try and figure out a way I can keep them down here with me while I'm doing that. So we'll see. But anyway, it's time to go, everybody, and get things done and stuff. So you all take care, stay healthy out there, and number one is stay safe out there. It's a lot of crazy stuff out there, almost everywhere you are. So you all stay safe and everything like that. Yeah, that's another thing, Cheryl. When you phone the pharmacy or phone anywhere, you get the AI assistant, and they're really annoying. Yeah. So yeah, wonderful blessings to each and every one of you. Hope you all stay healthy for sure, and definitely stay safe out there, and have a really good, blessed week. And we'll catch you next Sunday. at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time, like usual on our live show. Anyway, you all take care. So I got to do this with one hand. I'm so glad we had this time together, just to have a laugh and sing a song. Seems we just get started, and before you know it, comes the time we have to say so long. So long, everybody. Stay safe out there, and we'll catch you next weekend. So for now, ciao for now. Take care.